Hello listeners and viewers, I'm Brad and this is Offcut Media. Today I'm venturing into the territory of video essays, so looking at an issue in a bit more depth than just talking about one film or one album. Many moons ago, I remember reading an article about how the cartoon dad was perceived over time. He's been an idiot, being considered useless and lazy, and sometimes a little two-dimensional. From Homer Simpson to Daddy Pig and more recently Bandit Healer, the cartoon dad has been the brunt of jokes constantly. But why? Well, we can't see a mum or a matriarchal figure taking on these aspects. Her humour needs to be more intellectual or smarter. It's not socially acceptable or politically correct to make the mum look like the fool. So then the dad becomes the fool, the one making the mistakes, the crazy schemes, and having the fun. There's generally an episode or a through line of the mum trying to be like the dad, but it just never works. So if the dad is the fool, is this the right image to send to an audience?
Okay, can everyone stop saying dad?
So if we look at the idea that the dad is perceived as an idiot, you look specifically at Homer Simpson, Fred Flintstone, or Peter Griffin. In general, they are seen as idiotic and lacking in real social intelligence. For example, in The Simpsons episode L'Art of the Dance, Homer believes he'll make money off of grease.
And now for the profit-taking.
He pulls his son out of school to help him in a small money-making scheme, which is not the wisest decision. He then tries to tackle the elementary school's kitchen to get more grease, which of course doesn't work.
My retirement grease! No! Good.
Homer's not the only one with harebrained schemes which turn out to be idiotic adventures to the detriment of his family. He does first and thinks, well, never. So does this really represent what real dads do? Maybe to a point. Dads may rush into tasks without thinking it through. And that's a stereotype that cartoons usually expand upon and make it into hyper-reality. And so we view these dads as, well, idiots.
I help you, sir?
My God, you're greasy.
Although dads do try to get things done for the family, the cartoon dad is also seen possibly as a useless member of the family, designed for a joke and nothing more. This is mostly prevalent with Peppa Pig's dad, Daddy Pig. Personal hate of mine, I guess. Personally, I see Peppa's treatment of her dad as downgrading towards him and obviously lacking in a lot of respect.
I don't think I can fit through the door.
That's because your tummy's too big.
And there have been people that have said that they've had their children repeating this. So it's a throwaway line, but there are impressionable minds that do copy what they see and they hear, especially when it comes from television. From an article on ABC News in Australia by Patrick Wood, they can be loved by their kids but rarely respected, with the serious mums in the series often used as a way to highlight the goofiness of the dad. And once you notice it, you can't help but see it. And to be honest, this is exactly how I view some of these dads now. From reading the article probably about 10 years ago, it kind of is the only way that I watch these cartoons sometimes. But it doesn't always have to be that way. As two-dimensional most cartoon dads are, there are some exceptions to the rule. You can look at the 90s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon and look at Splinter as sort of a father figure for the four turtles, and he's the opposite of the examples that I previously mentioned. However, my personal pick for dads that actually are a little bit more three-dimensional include Bob Belcher from Bob's Burgers.
Play. This is a great day. A really great day.
And of course, Bandit Healer from Bluey. I mentioned before that Bluey is a little bit of a favourite here at home. If you want a role model for a dad, he's the current golden child. Yes, his constant play, and he's usually seen as the fun parent, may not rub audiences the right way, but he works from home and is present in caring for his kids and being involved in a real way within their lives. In the episode Daddy Drop-Off, he initially forgets his role for the morning.
Oh, hello, my lovely little pet foot. Oh, hello, my lovely little pet foot.
He gets the kids ready and to school on time. Well, sort of on time, maybe a little bit late. Bluey does ask her dad if they're late because he played with bingo, but it wouldn't have been as much fun if he didn't. And that's his mentality. Have fun with the kids first at the expense of you, and not to the detriment of you.
Please, clean more stuff with my bottom.
So the cartoon dad may be a fool, but is there a change that's happening? Parents are getting more cued into what their kids see on TV and want it to be relevant and socially acceptable. There is a shift away from the lazy dads like Daddy Pig to the more involved dads like Bandit Healer, And this is a good thing. We don't want to see mums being made the fools of, and rightly so, but the dads don't need to be oafish or lazy all the time either. They can be serious, they can be helpful, they can be three-dimensional characters. But, of course, dad jokes are still allowed. So that's all for today's video. If you like this type of video, let me know in the comments below or on the Facebook page. Remember to like the video and also subscribe. Every YouTuber tells you to do that, but it does actually help out a channel. Thank you for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye for now.
Did you take this elevator down?
Yes, but then we broke it.
Well, we'll just jump down to the top and figure it out from there.
We figured it out.